finishes off in style.
Yeah. With CSK, you have been here. It's like a home ground for you. You're very well aware of the conditions. So that will come in handy for you to start the campaign, the World Cup.
Yeah, it's nice to be back, that's for sure. Spent a lot of time here, as you said. Just had a good talk to the groundsman. So, again, I think we've seen, that pitch at Chennai's changed a little bit over the time. My kind of first few years, it was really spinny and really slow, which was very nice for a spinner. But the last couple of years, it's been nice and flat, especially IPL. So, again, for us, it's seeing what it looks like tomorrow, but I think it'll be pretty good wicket.
Will your attack be spin oriented? I mean, the wicket, helps spin. So I think your attack will be spin oriented more.
Yeah, I guess looking at it there, it had a little bit more grass on than I've seen, especially at IPL time. So I think whatever, it just looks like a pretty good wicket, I think. There'll be a bit of both for us. Hopefully there's a bit of bounce as well.
Mitch, last time's 2024 World Cup, the prep came under a lot of scrutiny. That happened. This time it's been picture perfect, though. 5 T20Is against India. How's the prep been so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I guess it was a great series against India for us. Like you said, no better preparation than playing India in a World Cup. When the conditions are like we're going to get. So yeah, it was obviously a challenging series for us. But again, there was a lot of good stuff that came out. We know how India are going to play now, which is aggressive. But no, it was cool. And again, we got to play in front of fans that we love doing. We're playing on some different grounds, so every ground was full, which was cool to see. But we had a couple of good days in Mumbai as well. So now I guess we're ready for tomorrow.
And does the team pay a lot of attention to terms such as group of death, etc., with 3 big teams and only 2 going through?
I guess we're used to it now, same as last time. But again, I think you look at both every team in this pool, but especially Afghanistan, South Africa, obviously great teams. We've seen Afghanistan's recent success, not against us only, but throughout that last World Cup, even bilateral series now, they're a very strong team. So we know that going into tomorrow, and we've got to be on if we want to get past them.
And all 15 available for selection and no injury scares now?
I think we do have all 15, which is nice, because that warm-up game we thought we were going to field 9 at one stage. So I think we're ready to go, which is good.
During the Indian series, what are the errors you have identified?
Yeah, I think again we were challenged with the ball, especially at the start. The way Kishan, Sanju a little bit as well, but obviously Abhishek. The way they came out in the power play. So I think that's going to be a theme throughout this World Cup as teams. If you get off to a flyer in the power play, you're going to put yourself in a pretty good position. So I think on the flip side with the ball, it's how can you take 2-3 wickets early and really slow teams down. I think depending on surfaces, I think Sri Lanka will play slightly different to India. The conditions as well. So if you do get a flat one, it's identifying that with the bat, trying to cash in at the top, and then with the ball, it's still trying to take wickets as much as you can.
Mitch, hi. Just New Zealand obviously one of several teams trying to manage hybrid contracts, getting players in after their commitments with franchise cricket. Just what kind of a challenge does that bring in?
Yeah, I guess it's a challenge that has to be managed. I guess for World Cups you want your best team on the park. So what that looks like, but again it's guys giving guys opportunities to play cricket elsewhere, high quality cricket, which is a good thing, whether it's South Africa, whether it's Big Bash, but then also giving the guys suitable time to prep for a World Cup, making sure the body's fresh. I think the guys who have come from Australia, from wherever, South Africa, have had time in India already, to lead in. So it's ideal. I think that I guess our 2 years ago the preparation came under scrutiny was because it was straight after the IPL and guys didn't have whether they were playing or not a lot of time to prep. But yeah, I guess this time around it's been a good preparation at least.
Mitch, this side. Mitch, you just spoke about that getting off the power plays off to a flyer. In that sense, would you tell us a bit about the addition of Tim Seifert and Finn Allen, how much that goes in that way?
Yeah, I think as we've seen kind of throughout the India series and Finn obviously at the Big Bash, I think both of them can obviously hit sixes with ease, but it's about playing the conditions, playing the opposition, and I think there's smarts that go with them too as well. Which when they back together, it's cool to see. Even if it's I think you identify matchups and try to go from there. So I think it will be no different tomorrow. See where the threats are, see what the options they want to take, and then just giving them the freedom to go out there and bat.
Mitch, just to follow up on Tim Seifert and the way he bats, he's kind of like 360, does a lot of trick shots. You've been with him since the Northern District days and stuff, so is that something he trains behind the scenes, or is it all instinct for him?
Yeah, I think he's definitely developed a few more shots, but he's always had the 360-ish element of his game, and I think as all bowlers will agree, when you're bowling against guys who can hit everywhere, especially in the power play, it's a challenge. Where you put your two men out, what's your best ball to bowl? I know teams like to set up with wide fine legs, and then you start scooping, and then guys have to change, and so it makes it a challenge. So I think the combination with Finn as well, he hits different areas to Saif. So for us, if those two can get us off to a good start, it will put our middle order into a pretty good position anyway.
Hey Mitch, Duff is playing his first World Cup. He's been a very important bowler for your team, bowling the top and tail. Very few bowlers do that these days. So could you just talk about the skills and traits that make him so important, do the top and tail job?
Yeah, I think when you come to subcontinent or India, you don't see as much kind of lateral movement off the pitch. So I think swing and bounce is very important. So Duffy, if he's got the ball swinging, he's a challenge for batters. So I guess for us, we've got all our fast bowlers give us different options. Lockie's got more pace in swing. Jamison can swing it both. Matt Henry can nip it. Duffy can swing it. So for us, it's choosing the matchups that we think are going to be best for us going forward. But Duff, he likes to choose the hard overs. It's good for me. It makes my job easier.